Hello, dear Aries, and welcome to your love reading. This is Kathy from Divine Debut 11. This is your July of 2026 love reading. And a special thank you to all our Patreons, as this is a Patreon love reading. We're doing a relationship cross to see what's going on in the now. What is the potential? What was happening in the past and in the possible future? This reading is released to the public after roughly the 20th of the month. That's why if you're on YouTube, you get this later. Let's see, dear Aries, what is going on. It is a very significant time, astrologically speaking. We've also got a Mercury retrograde in Cancer, which is challenging you to make the changes, to go back possibly to, I don't know, Saturn and Neptune are transiting through your sign, so it is very significant for you. There's a sense of needing to be more mature, take off the rose-colored glasses, see the truth. Issues from the past may come up as well. And especially if you're an Aries rising, it will have to do with your foundation, your family, a family you've built, or related to where you reside, your emotional stability, happiness. Let's see what's coming through the Karma Dharma for Aries, please, Spirit. Aries, especially if you're an early born, even though you've got Neptune on you, there will be a lot of divine help from Spirit, as the Jupiter has ingressed into Leo, so you're receiving a lot of help. And not only, we've got placements in the early part of the air signs as well, which is forming really positive aspects to help you. Okay, so let's see what's going on for Aries, please, Spirit, in the love department. You could take this as a timeless reading whenever you view the message. Yep, Leo, that's where Jupiter entered, and you've got the Strength card. The Strength card is, and you are a very spontaneous, and you're a sign that doesn't think too much. You tend to act before you think. Spirit is saying, take your time, don't rush, right? There's a new journey possibly opening up. It is a serious time for you. It is a time of truth, needing to take off those rose-colored glasses. This is a card of holding myself back, or trusting in my higher self and my abilities. There's a lot of desire, possibly also to connect with, could be another Leo. Okay, but the Strength card is also saying that if you've been challenged and you've been tested by Saturn, be patient. You will see the turnaround. You will see the gifts in due time. Okay. Let's see what's going on for Aries. Aries, and in the most significant relationship that they're here watching this for, and wanting clarity on what's going on in the now. If you've been single, or you're going through a breakup, because Saturn entering your sign could speak to a divorce settlement, or could speak to something that you're being grounded, tested through, and the gifts will be positive, but in due time, when Kronos permits, right? It could be a dream, something that you're manifesting and creating in the physical, but it will take time. Hello, Agape. What a positive sign that is for you. Agape means love. So, Agape, I've got to work, sweetheart. I love you. Kissy, kissy. Let's see what's going on in the now. 9 of Cups. Wow, okay. 9 of Cups. 7 of Swords in the now. And the World card. Where are you coming from in the past? The death and rebirth, death card, Scorpio comes through very strongly. Judgment, wow, 2 major arcana at the foundation. And the world card, which speaks to the fixed signs. So Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Taurus. The judgment card, which is at the foundation. Wow. And the Fool card. Oh my God, dear Aries. Oh my God. What did you bring to the table? 9 of Pentacles. Knight of Cups. And the Ace of Wands. There's the desire that you cannot hold back on. Ace of Wands. Aces are opportunities, nevertheless. Let's look at your person, how they felt, what they brought to the table. The Moon. The Magician. 2 major arcana. And the King of Swords. And what is the possible outcome here? The Knight of Swords. Temperance. And the Ace of Cups. Wow. At the bottom, you've got the Emperor. 6 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles. Lots to do with grounding energies, and the Emperor, of course, we know is Aries. Could be Taurus, could be any sign whatsoever. I do see the Emperor many times as Capricorn or even Aquarius, sometimes Taurus. And, well, the Emperor as an energy is about stability, about stabilizing and securing something, someone that is mature enough to be able to equally give and receive. 6 of Pentacles, right? That is a Libra energy for me. And it does speak to relating to others equally, harmoniously, but there's always a but. What I'm getting here is that something is completing for you. Something is coming to an end. And I feel, especially because of the Moon card here on the side of your person, and then the King of Swords, the Magician, which can be trickery. We do have the 7 of Swords here, which is the trickster, which is the liar, the deceiver, the stealth, right? And the Judgment card, a moment of crisis before a leap of faith. And you know, the Fool card is very similar to the 9 of Cups. The Death card, though, is at the foundation, which, of course, Scorpio comes through. Mars rules Scorpio as well. And with the Fool card here, the Fool card could be that someone has taken you for a ride, someone that's deceived you. Scorpio is secrecy. It's secrecy, it's mysteries, right? It's also sexuality. I don't know, I'm getting here that maybe you leaped into something without thinking much, right? Thinking that this is your new journey, so on and so forth. And the 9 of Cups is, you know, I'm doing what makes me feel good. You know, 9 of Cups is, this is what I hope for, what I wish for. And you can see there's similar, very similar cards for me. This is going to bring a completion point, I feel, because, okay, maybe you were careful, maybe you saw this relationship as something long-term. And obviously you did, even though maybe there was a little bit of perfectionism, or there was a sense of grounding, because you were trying to find the truth, trying to find, you needed that stability. You needed that stability. with the Knight of Pentacles here. Slow and steady wins the race, right? Possibly planning, looking towards the future, possibly hoping for that. And I see here with the Knight of Cups as well, that you did open up, you did show your vulnerability, your emotional happiness in this connection. But there was a lot of things that were hidden pertaining to your person. And the Magician, of course, someone very intelligent, you know, being able to steer away from any of your questions. You're looking for answers. I mean, Knight of Pentacles is, I want to see the reality. I don't know that this is something that is real. Remember that also the south node of the moon, which is where the eclipses are happening, is in the sign of Virgo, and Virgo is coming through on your side. So maybe you've got a south node in Virgo. Maybe you're closing up a major 20-year cycle. Maybe you're releasing the perfectionism. Maybe you're releasing through seeing the truth, discerning, maybe seeing things more clearly of something that you need to release. Because opposite Virgo is the North Node in Pisces. Now, you may have had dilemmas, surely, because sometimes there were lots of secrets, illusions, right, even deception from your person. Other times they would come through as the Magician. So putting things straight, even pulling the wool over your eyes, if I could use that term, because they were very intelligent. You may have been dealing with someone with strong air. This is logically Aquarius. It could be Aquarius, Pisces individual. See, this is, the Magician is Mercury, and Mercury is all about the communication. Mercury can be the trickster. Mercury and King of Swords, very intelligent, really, really sharp mind. You're dealing with someone with a very sharp mind. But I get the Ace of Wands here as more like the light coming on, right? Because it's the last card out of the three that I've taken for you. And we see here even the closure. See, this is successfully closing up a major life cycle. We see even the Seven of Swords entering that. In the now, I do feel that something will happen that will close up this cycle. There may be a return, because the circle means return, a possible return of someone that you will see, that you should have trusted in your intuition and in what you believed, that something needed to complete with this person. You've got a second chance. See, this is based off what? A death process, an ending, a resurrection, which you may have done cycles with this person, but clearly with a Judgment card, it's a moment of crisis. It's a moment of maybe even feeling that you had a second chance. You took a leap of faith, but where does that take you? Into some sort of a completion. Because the Ace of Wands is like, I see clearly now, I see with my third eye. It's like the light coming on, right? And I'm not getting what I desire, because King of Swords shows up as very detached, right? Only logical. And yes, you may have been dealing with someone that wears a uniform. I do get the air energy here. And then we go back from the King to the Knight of Swords. It's like maybe this person, I do feel that they may return. I do feel that they may want to return and try to pick up the pieces, right? But I feel like they're far away from being able to trick you, to manipulate you, because I do feel that there was possibly manipulation. I do get the strong, because there's Scorpio here, Scorpio, Aquarius, Pisces, right? Even possibly Gemini, someone two-timing you, someone not available, possibly. Because they hold secrets about what's going on in their emotional life, right? So Spirit is saying here, Temperance is saying, because we've got the Death card and then we've got Temperance here, it's like there's going to be a return, you'll be able to see more clearly, and Spirit is saying, be patient. This would be maybe someone that can give you and provide you with a stability. Be patient, trust in your higher self and what your higher self is telling you, because this could be someone that is the Six of Pentacles, right? Someone that will be more harmonious for you and give you more, give you what you're worth, let's say. Now there is a possibility also here, because this is like a Karma Dharma card for me, right? We've got the Seven of Pentacles and then going back to the Six. Again, that's going back, right? Maybe you have been invested in something, but you weren't on equal ground here with the Five of Wands. There was conflict, right? There was passion, desire, but it was like you spoke a different language. Eight of Swords, someone being blocked or blocking themselves or negatively thinking, or seriously someone not being able to get out of this imprisoning situation. Why? Because there were others involved. Seven of Pentacles maybe took time, and it's like, again, Spirit is giving you second chances going back, and I don't know if this isn't already someone that you already know, this Emperor that's now ready to give you, to provide to you what you're worth. This would be someone that is, they're experienced, they've got experiences in life, and I don't know if this isn't also someone that has got a past. Maybe they went through divorce, maybe they went through separation, maybe it's someone who's got children and they need to support their children. So I don't know that this is someone that is, without obligations, but this is someone that is mature. And remember, Saturn transiting your sign can speak to someone where there is an age difference and a maturity difference, which Spirit is saying that Aries, you're going to need to mature or balance out the difference, So I'm not saying that you're immature, but Aries is usually more spontaneous, younger at heart, right? Remember, Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. So let's see, Aries, let's see what is going on. Think of your person, the person you're wanting clarity on, and let's take their emotions. We end up with the Ace of Cups, which is like a brand new beginning. But this may take time. Temper yourself. You will find someone that will meet you halfway. But healing needs to take place first. Because the Knight of Swords could also be arguments, anything legal as well. As I said, possibly someone returning from the past to close up that cycle. Let's see. Let's see what's going on in the psyche and in the emotions of your person. We've got Tribe. Pause. Pause. Well, it's like a Pisces card for me, the Pause card. But it's also someone that needed time to see things from a different perspective, possibly, and their separation. Your person is going through separation, or they're going through heartbreak. That's why they put this on pause. Who is this? I mean, we've got Pisces and air here. So Tribe could be someone that is in another relationship or someone that you connected with. Let's take another card on the separation. Abandoned. I feel that if this is your person that's returning, that they're going to get what they deserve. Because if they took you for a ride, you're waking up to that now. You're becoming much mature. You're going through massive changes. You're seeing more clearly. Saturn is showing you the truth. So maybe this person was like this because they had childhood abandonment issues. Okay, so let's take the twin flame oracle to see what's going on. We will take more cards on these positions, get more clarity. But let's look at the twin flame and see. For Aries, please, Spirit, what's going on in the twin flame connections? Up in the air, disconnected, uncertain status and fleeting feelings. Jealousy, not being respectful, unfair accusations, wandering eyes. So there is also, they're stalking through the internet more than likely. And if you are dealing with a Scorpio, even an Aquarius, I would say, I mean, more so Scorpio, the jealousy part, right? Or someone that just wanted to keep you at their beck and call whenever they wanted. That's not right for you. And we've got money is an issue, financial support, settlement, or alimony. And this does speak to someone that could be going through separation, divorce. I don't know if this was a family, right, a marriage. That could be the case. It will be different for each, because that could possibly be happening, right? And you need time to heal before you've got a new beginning here. We did speak of someone needing to pay money back. So, you know, for some of you, King of Swords and the Emperor sometimes could be very similar, right, in energies. So if this is the case for you, well, we still have the Ace of Cups, but it does not show me who will be next in your life, who is the potential in your life. You need to be patient. Spirit is saying patience. You will come into balance. There's an alchemy going on. What's at the bottom? And we've got heartstrings, playing with emotions, being manipulative, crying for attention. See, this is someone that holds many complexes, surely. Let's see what the romance angels have. Knight of Cups is also Scorpio, but I do get Sagittarius as well. Sagittarius is like the Knight of Wands. So I don't know if this could be a Scorpio with Sagittarius placements. But what was on offer for you was the Knight of Cups, someone that is uncertain, right? Let's see what's coming through for Aries, please, Spirit. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Getting to know each other. And worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your life, in your love life. So there will be an expression of love, but I don't see it coming now, right? And getting to know each other. I don't see that it's going to happen now. Because look, the getting to know each other, does speak to revelations. Maybe someone is taking a leap of faith here and they're going to fall, well, I'm going to say it, flat on their face, which could be an eye-opener, right? So if that's not your person and someone is going to be vulnerable here, but through the vulnerability, maybe that will be the opening and the eye-opening, right? To understand the reality of a situation. So divine timing is at work in your love life, dear Aries. What's at the bottom? Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Okay, so let's take some tarot. Before we take the little tarot cards, let's take past, present, future with the Lenormand. We did say we're looking at your person, but, you know, energetically, I mean, this could also say that there is, someone is abandoning here and there's separation. Okay. Unless your person was manipulative in another connection, they're going through a separation and they may separate with you at the same time. So they may cop it from both sides. Let's see, past, present, future. There's the fox, you see. So there was manipulation, trickery. In the now, the cross, which is something heavy to bear, but it doesn't last long. Keep the faith where love is concerned. And there's your lucky clover, which is saying that you've got opportunities and luck on your side, but this is in the future, dear Aries. Okay, so let's put these cards up here. And let's take the little tarot cards. And let's see what's going on, give you more information about the now. This 9 of Cups, 7 of Swords, and the World card. The Strength card again. You're going to have to, I did say be patient, but the Strength card also speaks to someone's higher ability, right? To tame that wild beast. If you receive this message before you take that leap of faith and fall flat on your face, hold yourself back. And remember, the Strength card is also, it's intimate. You know, you may have been with someone that only wanted to be intimate with you. You've got the King of Wands here. Someone that doesn't hold back on their desires. King of Wands, okay. Someone that could be flirtatious, of course. And Leo comes through here. Could be a Leo, Sag. I don't think Aries. Leo comes through very strongly. Let's take one more. And the Magician comes through again. There's the manipulation. Okay, let's look at the past with the Death card, Judgment card, and the Fool card. We have Temperance and the Ace of Pentacles. One more card, and we've got the Star card. So this was very powerful. Remember, there are 3 major arcana cards here, and I'm wondering if you were not dealing with someone through the internet with the Star card. The Ace of Pentacles, maybe that was on offer, but that was taken back. I mean, there was a moment of crisis, someone needing to make a choice, maybe a promise. This was a promise for the future. And Aquarius did come out here, the Star card. Maybe this was a promise that was not delivered and you've been waiting for that and it never ever came around. Let's see what you brought to the table. You are the Hermit. So see, Virgo does come through. You're looking for advice. You're looking for that inner light. The Hermit, right? Seeking advice, seeking the truth. Maybe from a tarot reader, maybe from an astrologer. The Hermit is also someone that's quite wise, but they become wise through their experiences, right? And I'm wondering if there wasn't an age difference here. Again, we've got a Knight and we've got the Hermit. The Hermit is someone that is mature. They've gone through their experiences, right? And the King of Cups, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. You maybe gave everything emotionally. You're ready to sacrifice everything. Now, the King of Chalices came out in the upright, and that's all. You know, you were true. You were real. You really wanted this connection. But then came a tower moment, an awakening. Let's look at your person with the manipulation, the moon, the magician, and the King of Swords. Okay. Page of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. So, Page of Pentacles, the student, or looking at something long term, or promising something in the future, because we've got the Ace of Pentacles right here, and another card fell and I didn't see it. And there's the Five of Swords, you see. They promised this, maybe that was their way of getting getting you on their, getting you to trust them. And the Eight of Wands, that's like passionate messages back and forth, sexual energy. And then we've got the Five of Swords, where there are third parties. Let's look at the outcome. Maybe this person was at a physical distance and it was easy for them to manipulate you. Let's see what the outcome promises here. I'm wondering if this person did not manipulate you and you spending money on them, or them asking you for money, which is not something that comes through to me very often, because they saw the vulnerability in you. You come through as a King of Cups. They came through as a Page of Pentacles. And we've got the King of Swords in the reverse. You see that? So what goes around comes around. They're going to get theirs in the future. This is like their karma. Things will be revealed. They will be left. You will probably abandon them, leave them out in the cold. They won't be able to manipulate you anymore. Things will be revealed. It's like you will back them up in a corner, or spirit will. We've got the Eight of Swords. See, they will be blocked. They won't be able to do anything about it. It's like spirit is taking care of this, right? We've got Archangel Michael there, possibly protecting you, dear Aries. Let's take one on that Ace of Cups. Give me clarity on the Ace of Cups. We've got the World card, so in the reverse, which you may not feel ready when this shows up. And, well, the World card is a 21. We go back to the 20, which is a judgment. You will have a resurrection, a second chance at love, but maybe also energetically need to close up finally, to finally close up this situation here. Okay, and we've got a Seven of Cups. Doors will open for you. You may also be fearing manipulation. Don't carry the wound with you, okay? In the new story, you will be, again, things being up in the air. Two of Pentacles, you're going to think about it before you step into another, before you leap into without thinking. So that's what it's all about, dear Aries. I feel that you're going through a maturity phase. You're going through lessons here. And there is promise here, but it's going to take a little bit of time. Let's take the timing cards and see, and we'll take the Universal Love Oracle for advice. Remember, timing is very hard to pinpoint. Take the messages with a grain of salt. For Aries, please, Spirit. In December, in December, what's going on in December? I feel that for love, because remember, worth waiting for, divine timing is at work in your love life. December would be significant, with an opportunity possibly to close the past and open anew, right? What else? In August, so August may be significant as well. It is the Leo season. Leo is all about having fun, getting out there. Maybe you need to, if you have not met someone, get out and about, enjoy yourself and do things for you, for your heart. And within 3 months, you see the clock. So we're in July. In 3 months, that's October. And then, so you've got some stages here. Or depending on who you are, trust your intuition, I would say, because you know what kind of situation you're in the now. And if this resonated for you, let's see what the advice is for Aries, please, Spirit. See, I see cold, hot, cold. A lot of hot and cold. Aries, what do they need to know? Physical body. Your body, your vehicle on the earth plane has a voice. Pay attention to what it is trying to tell you. If some part of it is out of balance or blocked, it will let you know. Be loving and gentle with your body. Nurture and respect it, and watch your thoughts. Be aware of what you're thinking. The next time you have a negative or critical thought about any part of you, stop and change that thought to a loving and accepting one. Be grateful and thank your body for all it does. Close your eyes, take a slow, deep breath and let it flow into every part of you. Relax your body, relax your thoughts, and imagine each breath as a soothing, glowing light that is healing every part of you. Negative thoughts, emotions, and attitudes can contribute to disease, so allow only positive thoughts to flourish. As how you see yourself changes, so will your body. So this message is speaking about possibly some doubts or even complexes about your physical body. For some of you, this is the case. So therefore, not knowing that you are worthy of something better. And if your person obviously accepted you through an intimate connection, that was like the tipping, the tipping of the scales, and you just threw yourself into this hook, line, and sinker. So I get a sense of vulnerability. That's what Spirit is saying. It's got something to do with your physical body. Now, if you're also worrying a lot, if that's not the case and you're just worrying a lot, you're not feeding yourself well, you're not taking care of yourself. The Hermit is health, it's Virgo. So, and if the physical body is unhappy, then the emotional body, your psychological body will have issues. So do take care. Speak to someone if you need to. Get it off your chest, okay? And make sure that you are caring and loving yourself. Let's take some messages, some thoughts. The timing is not right. Maybe tomorrow, something to do with stuck energies. It was almost in the reverse, which goes back to the Six of Pentacles. It feels like possibly also an imbalance in relationship, and that the timing never came. Please forgive me, I want another chance. See, that would be your person wanting to return. You're my other half, I feel it. That may be deception. I want you with me, I want you to be mine, I can't live without you. Now, if you don't let this person in or give them another chance, there's a possibility that you will meet your other half, something that may go long term. You're attractive. I don't know if I can keep my hands off you. See, that's the Ace of Wands. That's the sexual connection as well. But it's also, I now see clearly, right? And we're done. I can't do this anymore. It hurts too much. So it's like hot, cold again. You stole my heart and my happiness. If that is what your person is receiving, then that's what they're due to receive. That's their karma. You may have been called to serve their karma to them cold, right? All right, Aries. I think that that's your message today. Whenever you receive this message, it will be significant. Stay positive. Stay positive, and that's what the cards are advising. Divine timing. Okay, so you need to wait. Temperance also says that. All right, love and light, sweethearts. Thank you so much for your support and your love always. I'm wishing you well.